The people of Umuoka feared storms not because of the floods, but because storms in Umuoka always took something away. A goat, a child, a fisherman, sometimes worse. And on the night of the greatest storm the village had ever seen, the river gave something back. Aboy. The elders found him sitting beside the shrine river at dawn, barefoot and silent, while rain swallowed the entire village around him. Yet somehow, not a single drop touched his skin. No mother, no fathered, no footprints. Just a small boy staring quietly at the water. The villagers should have left him there. But pity is dangerous, so they took him in and named him Nnamdi. Years passed, but the village never truly accepted him. Children avoided him. Dogs whimpered when he walked past. And strange things always seemed to happen around him, especially when he became upset. One afternoon, Nnamdi entered the village market carrying firewood on his head. The sky above was bright and clear. An old farmer named Obiora suddenly grabbed his arm. "You thief!" The man shouted. Nnamdi looked confused. "I didn't steal from you. You crossed my farm this morning. My yams are missing. I swear, I did not touch your farm." But Obiora shoved him hard. "You came from the river. Everybody knows something is wrong with you." The market became silent. Women stopped selling. Children watched nervously. Nnamdi lowered his eyes. "I said I didn't take anything," but Obiora spat near his feet. "Even your shadow looks cursed." The moment the words left his mouth, thunder exploded across the sky. The entire market jumped. Dark clouds rolled overhead unnaturally fast as violent rain suddenly crashed onto the village. Women screamed and grabbed their baskets. Obiora stumbled backward in fear. "You see," one woman cried. "It's happening again." Nnamdi stood frozen, terrified, because deep down, he felt the rain responding to him. That night, the storm flooded Obiora's farm. By morning, the old man was dead. Villagers found his body face down in a shallow stream no deeper than a child's knee. And after that, fear turned into hatred. Whenever Nnamdi walked through the village, people whispered behind him, "That boy came from evil waters." The river marked him. He is not human. Even the chief warned him to stay away from others. "You bring fear into this village," the chief said coldly. Nnamdi clenched his fists. "I never asked to be here." The chief stared at him carefully. Sometimes evil does not ask permission before entering a home. Only one person ever showed him kindness. An old blind woman named Mama Ez. Every evening, she sat beside her hut listening to the river winds. One night, she called out softly as Nnamdi passed her path. The river remembers. Nnamdi stopped. "What does that mean, Mama?" Ez smiled faintly. "You hear the voices too, don't you?" Nnamdi's expression changed immediately. Because he had never told anyone. Sometimes late at night, he heard whispers coming from the water, calling his name. No, he lied quietly. The old woman laughed softly. "Do not fear what you are, child." That same night, Nnamdi returned to the shrine river alone. The moon recrossed the Tensudan. The river began glowing blue beneath the surface. Nnamdi stepped backward in fear. On slowly. Massive, shadow-like figures moved beneath the water. Watching him, the whispers returned. Not outside him. Inside him. "Come home." Nnamdi fell to his knees, breathing heavily. "What are you?" The river became still. Then a voice deeper than thunder answered. "Urs." The next storm, Titim. The entire village began to drown. Rain crashed endlessly from the sky. Rivers overflowed into homes. Children screamed as floodwater swallowed the streets. Villas ran desperately towards from BTHN Sudanli. Someone pointed toward the river. Nnamdi stood in the middle of the floodwaters, completely untouched. The rain curved around his body. His eyes glowed faintly blue, and behind him beneath, the raging river. Gigantic shapes slowly rose beneath the water. The village chief fell to his knees in terror, because finally, he remembered the truth. Years ago, during a terrible famine, the elders made a secret sacrifice to the river spirit, not an animal, not food, a child. Nnamdi, but the river had refused to kill him. Instead, it raised him as its own, and now after all these years, the river had returned to collect its son.